Appreciate y'all being here, of course. And I'm excited to cover this live presentation September 13th. We're now live over on YouTube. So let's get us going here. Hey, listen, I appreciate you being here today. It is 1 o'clock. So let's get started. My name is David Rutz with David Allen Capital, and I'm the founder of D.A.C, and I'm excited to share our agency opportunity with you. For those of you looking to become an agent or make money outside of what you're currently doing, or maybe make a massive impact and get paid for doing it, that's what D.A.C is all about. So I'm going to share my screen with you because I've got some slides that I'd like to show. It makes the opportunity a little bit easier to understand. So let me get this slideshow showing. And basically, we're offering an opportunity, a significant opportunity, is full-time income opportunity, yet you can start part-time to start your own business services agency. And what this offers is you the upside of business ownership, but we'll say simplified and without any financial risk. And pretty much as with any agency, you would simply be promoting services, either business services or consumer services. Some of our services can afford you the opportunity to make immediate bonuses, large full-time income type bonuses. And then we also have something that I'm very excited about, and most people are, is residualized income, where you can get a customer once, but get paid on that customer month over month over month. And over time, you can stack that income up to the point where each month you have more income coming in than maybe a job would pay. And it's coming in off past work, gives you a lot of time freedom and flexibility. We give you training so that you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You've got our support. And again, it's absolutely free to join. There's no investment required to join D.A.C, so it affords you the opportunity to have a significant upside opportunity without any downside risk. We're a 9-year-old business, started in Michigan. Your territory would be anywhere in the United States. We're a strong financial company, debt-free, profitable every year. We're experienced team. As I said, I'm the founder of the company. I've got over 30 years experience helping people start their own business agency. And then we've got our corporate team, over 100 years combined experience, and then our field leadership, hundreds of years experience you'll learn about. But we are poised for phase 2 right now. We're in a massive scaling opportunity right now. So we're seeking success-minded servant leaders who are self-starters, motivated, people who are entrepreneurial, capitalist type, who want to pursue their own business. You can start part-time, you have full-time potential, and you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So the first opportunity is to be a self-employed agent. Flexible opportunity, work your own hours, make unlimited income. There's no ceiling to the income. But we don't stop there. We allow you, if you want, to build an agency, meaning you can add agents. And for adding agents as an encourager and their leader, you can earn. And then we have something called a network of agencies, where some of your agents may want to build their own agencies. We allow you to be compensated on all of that. But the key is the agency opportunity for yourself. As an agent, is there a good opportunity to be an example, a catalyst, if you will? We market business services and consumer services, and the key is your position between the customer and the service provider. So we've contracted with best-in-class consumer and business service providers. You earn to connect the two, the customer with the business owner. I'm sorry, the service provider with the business owner. You don't need experience. As we will teach you and support you. We've got experts internally at all of our service providers who will take care of your customer for you. So you simply refer these potential clients to the personalized websites we give you, again, for free, and then our experts take over. So again, we've got proven websites, proven training, proven services. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So let's look at the services you'd be able to market. Number one, we have business funding. That's our flagship product. You'll learn more about that in a minute. We have payment processing, healthcare, and pharmacy for groups. And we also have on the consumer side, our flagship product is a pharmacy membership program you're going to learn about. We're disrupting the way pharmaceutical is done. We also have healthcare for individuals and ID theft protection. And there's other services as well. But look back on the left. Where it's blue there, business funding. Let's start with business funding. It is our flagship product. Number one, we help when their bank can't. Most people can't get approved at their bank. Small businesses, owners are brave. They're going for it. They employ most people. 57 million people in America are employed by small businesses, but you know what? It's very hard to be a small business owner. 1 out of 3 will fail in the first 2 years, 1/2 in 5 years, and 2/3 in 10 years. Only 1 out of 3 is still in business after 10 years. These are people who invested money, invested time, took risk, and only 1 out of 3 make it. Well, why do they fail? What's the number one reason for failure? 82% said lack of working capital. That's where you come in. So you say, well, isn't that what the bank's for? No, the banks are great for 20% of the businesses, but 80% cannot get approved at the bank. So what do? Well, they fail until we come along. See, if they need funding, let's say you got a business that wanted to expand, they need funding. The only thing they can do to get that 100 grand is rely on their savings or rely on friends and family until we come along. And we've got something where we become the source. We have dozens of alternative funding providers who can help take care of the client. So you simply refer the business to D.A.C. D.A.C. finds them an offer. We present the best offer to them. They get the funds they want same day or next day. And you've fueled their business and you can earn immediate income. This is what your website looks like. We give you social posts to share. We're always creating new social posts. It helps you promote your business. We have a marketing app to share. When they click on apply now, they go to our Bank Breezy funding platform. This is one-stop best offer online business funding platform. They fill it out online. They get their offers online. They sign their documents online, and they get their funding online, all done sometimes same day, but always within a couple days. They don't have to put up collateral like at their bank. And again, you help someone, generally what they're doing in monthly revenue, we can get them an offer for. So let's say you got a smaller shop doing 20,000 a month in revenue. Maybe you get them an offer for 20,000. They're ecstatic. They're growing their business and you make about $800. You help a bigger business get 80,000, you make about 3,200. And you're paid as fast as next business day. So you're fueling business owners. Remember, you got the answer for the 80% out there. You're helping to fuel their profits or maybe save from a catastrophic situation if they're in a bad position. And you receive large bonuses next day. So business success principle for you is you fuel business owners with funding and you earn bonuses for doing it. And all you have to do is refer them to our online site. Pretty simple. Of course, training will teach you more. We also have payment processing, healthcare, and pharmacy. Let's look at payment processing. Number one, every business has to pay a fee when they take credit cards. We just lower that fee. We offer the same or better equipment. In fact, we even have something now called dual pricing. It's brand new equals net zero fees. What does this mean? Well, typically, as we say, a business will pay 2 to 3% of their sales to Visa MasterCard processor. Dual pricing allows that business to pass that fee on to the customer who's choosing to use a card, much like gas stations have been doing for a decade now. You pay inside at a gas station with cash, you'll pay lower price per gallon than when you pay at the pump. Okay, it's been going on for a decade. No one cares about that or complains about it. Well, now it's available for all types of businesses, not just gas stations. So a customer paying with cash will pay a lower price. Card holders will pay a higher price. And so you, by you referring this to a business owner, they pass the credit card fees onto the customer. That allows the business owner to not have to absorb those costs. So you see the machine on the left there, that gives you an example. You're checking out at the restaurant, it would show just like that. 56.16 for card, 54 cash. How do you want to pay? You select cash, you pay cash. You select credit card, you just dip your card and away you go. So for example, a restaurant is processing $100,000 a month in credit card transaction, paying a fee of 3%. It's paying $3,000 per month in processing fees, $36,000 a year. 180,000 over 5 years. That could be profit in the business owner's pocket. With dual pricing, that $3,000 remains in the business owner's pocket, and they keep that 180,000 over 5 years, 36,000 a year. So this gives them immediate increase in their profit, and they don't have to raise all their prices to cover fees for people who aren't even using a credit card. right? So it's a great win-win for business owners. Dual pricing will only launch one time, and that's now. 5 years from today, every business is going to be using dual pricing. You can be the referring agent. You'll get paid a percentage of their sales every month. Now, from a business owner's perspective, what an opportunity. Businesses are seeking cost-saving solutions. You provide them with a quick profit growth. You give this disruptive offering. It helps you stand out from the competition. You offer this win-win proposition. You win, they win. And of course, merchant retention. They're going to stay on long-term because their fees just became zero. And you get paid a percentage of their sales every month. So business success principle for you, you help them save money each month and you get paid a percentage of their credit card sales every month. This is residual month over month over month for the life of the customer. Now, healthcare. Healthcare is also paid residual. What happened is the Affordable Care Act came out, and Affordable Care Act said that you have to accept everybody, whether they have pre-existing conditions or not. So healthcare costs went way up. Well, there was an exemption called health sharing. Health sharing allows you to have lower monthly costs. I'm on it as my family. If you have no pre-existing conditions, you can get on health sharing. The customer saves about 60 to 80% per month. So it covers what insurance covers, but it doesn't cost what insurance costs. I personally have this for my family. We save over $7,000 per year just in our premium, and we have all the same coverage we had before. In fact, our deductible is lower. Again, business success principle, you help neighbors, uncles, aunts, friends, business owners pay less for healthcare, and you get paid a percentage of it every single month. I even get paid on my own healthcare every month. It's spectacular. But more importantly, I'm saving $7,000 a year and have the same or better coverage. So those are the business services. Let's look at the consumer real quick. Flat rate free pharmacy. What in the world is that? Game-changing membership. Well, just like it sounds. You've heard of Netflix before, where you pay one monthly fee and get all your movies free? That makes sense now, right? It didn't make sense when they first came out. It took a long time for the market to accept it. We were used to paying per use, paying per download, or paying per CD we rented, or VHS tape at Blockbuster, right? And then Netflix had this new model. It took a little while, but now we all look at it. Yeah, you pay a monthly fee and get all the movies free. Well, we're doing that with pharmacy. Pay one price and get over 800 meds, which is over 90% of the most prescribed medications are absolutely free. Chronic means things like blood pressure, cholesterol, etc., things you take every day. Over 90% of those are included free in this membership. And what about immediate needs? You need an antibiotic or a steroid pack. Over 90% of those are also free. You pick them right up at your local pharmacy. Last week I was in Phoenix. My daughter had a rash on her arm. We had a doctor look at it and said, yeah, you need an antibiotic cream for that. We went to CVS and guess what? It was free. $32 if we didn't have this membership with our regular pharmacy plan from our medical provider, and free with our pharmacy. Pretty darn cool. We also, if you're diabetic, have a free starter kit for diabetics. And we have the lowest price insulin in North America for these members. If something's not on the free list, it's discounted. And we also have over-the-counter medications, half off, and licensed pharmacy helpline. This is a nationwide pharmacy, guys. Licensed. Your doctor calls in the pharmacy the same way they would CVS or anyone else. They send an electronic e-prescribe over to the pharmacist, and the medication shipped to your home free, or you go pick it up at your local pharmacy free, if it's an acute one. This is what your website looks like. Your customers can go do a drug search right from your website, make sure all their medications included free. They click order now, they fill out the membership form, and you get credit because your agent ID is on this. And you never have to fill a prescription or talk to a doctor. You just referred the membership. The pharmacy takes care of it all. You can market this to large groups or employers. And even as a fundraiser, a church shares this with all their members. They get thousands of customers. They're getting $2 to $5 per member per month. It equal thousands of dollars monthly, and you get paid for referring it as a fundraiser. Helping people who are helping people and helping your family at the same time. We also have the health sharing for individuals. and ID theft protection. Health sharing is the same as we talked about before. It's what my family's on, and it'll save you big money. You can get a free quote to see what kind of savings you have. My daughter and her husband got on this plan for themselves as well because it's the best plan for them. I'm on it. We've referred it to many people. It's great for employers and individuals. You need to check it out. Great coverage with huge savings. ID theft protection, that's like, think LifeLock, but more coverage at a lower price, or same coverage at a lower price, depending upon the plan you choose. So could you see yourself using any of these? What about referring them? Obviously, you can help a lot of businesses and consumers. We also have other services coming soon. We will be moving into health insurance and life insurance and mortgages. Okay, so those are coming. Those would require licenses. So, and they're optional, but we plan to move into those soon. So again, your three opportunities. Number one, be an agent. You can get bonuses and residual income on your own clients, have the flexibility of your own business, get tax advantages, etc. You can build an agency if you want by adding other agents you earn, and have a network of agencies if some of your agents build their own agent teams. So let's talk about the compensation quick of those three opportunities. Number one, as an agent, you get personal commissions on your customers. So let's look at fundings. You help a business get funding, you're going to make 40 to 80% of the bonus revenue. Bonus revenue is generally what we earn on the account. So you're going to make about 2 to 8% of the funding, with an average of about 4%, just under 4%. So let's say you helped a business again get 10 grand, you're going to make 2 to 800 bucks. You help someone get 80 grand, 1,600 to 72, with an average of about 3,200. Help someone get a $500,000 funding, you're gonna make 10 to 45 grand. Just last week, we had someone help someone get a 600,000 plus funding, and they made $24,000. Not bad for one client. Okay, it's rare, but it's possible, right? Help someone get the funding and you get paid. And again, it's paid the day after we're paid. Now, we also have the residual income. Residual income is spectacular because you build something once and get paid every month. You make 20 to 50% of the residual revenue. And it's a stair step. It goes from 20 to 25 to 30 to 35 to 40. And to get to 50%, you need 2,000 residual revenue. That means you've generated customers that generate about $2,000 in commissions to D.A.C. So let's say you got a payment processing customer, a smaller restaurant, maybe doing 75, 80,000 a month, it'd do about $800 in residual revenue. Maybe you got one pharmacy customer, $10 residual revenue. Maybe a 10-person employer group, small company on the healthcare, $400 residual revenue. Then maybe your uncle gets on the healthcare, 40 residual revenue. A larger payment processing, $950. And then you went out and got 20 pharmacy customers, individuals, just talking to people. That's 200 residual revenue. So you have 2,400, you'd be at the 50% level, right? That means you're making $1,200 a month to you every single month. What are you going to do with this month's 1,200 when you're getting another 1,200 next month, and the following, and the following, and the following? See how all of a sudden you got a free car out of it, or your mortgage payment? Would you stop at 224? No, keep getting customers. What if over time you had 15,000 residual revenue? You'd be making 7,500 a month. I had a meeting with a young man who's in college, and his goal is by the time he graduates to be at 20,000 residual revenue. He wants to get 40 customers averaging $50,000 in sales, would be at about 20,000 residual revenue, and he'd be making about $10,000 per month by the time he graduates college. That's smart. What if you're a 55-year-old? Can't you do it over the next few years too? It's okay if Social Security is not as large as you want it to be, your retirement pension or your investment portfolio. You can go build a residual with us. So obviously there's some great bonuses and residuals. It can be quite lucrative as an agent with us. And again, remember, it didn't stop there. That was just the first opportunity. You can build your own agency team if you want, and we call it Agent Edition, and we're going to pay you 10 to 50% of whatever those people earn in base commissions every single month. So let's say you help me get started here, and I go out and help someone get an $80,000 funding. It's got 8,000 bonus revenue. I'm making 40% of that. I make $3,200. I'm happy. You, for referring me, if you're at 10%, even the minimum, you made 320 bucks. I mentioned that person who referred the individual who made 20 for $1,000. What if you were the person who referred them and you made 10%? You would have made 2,400 off my client's funding. Again, how many people like me could you refer who would love this opportunity? It's free for me, free for you. We help businesses. Residually, what if you had all these agents here and that was their residual income annually? Let's say you're at 10%. Well, you'd get 10% of every income you see there. And if you look at these as they tally up there, Colorado, you made 14 grand on that person. You'll have a lot of people make zero, but they don't lose any money because it's free. Those blue numbers total 60 grand. If you had a team that looked like this, you'd make about 60 grand in overrides, residual. What if you're at 20%? Well, then it'd be 120. What if you're at 50%? And the way you climb that ladder is by getting more customers yourself. Obviously, there's a great agency opportunity here where you can earn significant bonuses and residuals on your team, on the agents you refer. It's called income matching by adding agents. But remember, we said it didn't stop there. Those agents might build their own agents, which we call a network of agencies or multiplication. See, you refer 6 agents here, but they all refer 7. You've got 42 agents you're getting paid on because of multiplication. Yeah, multiplication, we believe in that much more than addition. Typical agency model on the left there, you see a broker recruits new agents. Let's say you referred 3 agents a month. Well, you'd have, after 7 months, 21 agents. That'd be fantastic. Let's say half of them are successful. You're making 10 to 50% of what those half do. That's pretty good. But you know what's even better than that? Multiplication. Because every one of those agents has the same opportunity you do. In fact, let's just say you refer 3 and stop there. You didn't do 3 a month. You just did 3 once. And they did the same thing. And that's all they do is the same thing. Well, what happens is this duplicates. We pay you through 7 levels. But look what happened because of exponential growth in 3 who tell 3 who tell 3 who tell 3. And you can refer 20 if you want. You can refer 0. Your team can refer 20 if they want, or they can refer 0. So you can see it totals over 3,000 people here. And we don't expect you to have 3,000 people in your team, but we won't stop it from growing if it does. Keep in mind, it's free. What we're going to do is we're going to pay you 25% of your team through 7 levels. Whatever they earn in base commissions, you earn 25% of that on your entire team all throughout North America, as they're earning their own personal commissions, having their own businesses as they started for free. Yeah. What if you just had 1,000? Let's say you didn't have 3,000 people. Let's just say you had 50 people who are making $1,000 a month residually, or 1,000 people making $50 a month residual. Either way you look at it, your team is making $50,000 a month in base commissions. That's what they're earning. You're making 25% of that. What if your team's making only 5,000 a month total? Well, then you're making 1,250. What if your team is making 500,000 a month? Then you're making 125,000. You see, we don't put a cap on this. There's no limit. You can't stop multiplication from happening once you build your team. And it doesn't stop with just the 25% through 7 levels. We have overrides on bonuses. We have overrides on residuals. We even have ownership coding groups that you get that you earn on all your group, not just through 7 levels. We have perks as well. But obviously, multiplication at agency is far better than addition. And with our perks, you can get car allowances, expense allowances, company-wide revenue sharing. We take 2% of all our residual revenue and put it into a pool for our leaders to split. So it's not just your own team, it's other people's teams that are already here, already growing, already building, already producing. You just got to qualify for revenue sharing. We have equity that you can get as well. So again, in summary, you can have an agent commission program that's extremely lucrative in residuals and bonuses. You can stop right there. This is an amazing opportunity. But again, you can add agents if you want. You never have to, but you can. And you make 10 to 50% of whatever they earn in base commissions. Yep. And if they build a team that becomes your network of agencies and you can earn 25% through 7 levels, yep, you do. And then you have perks as well. Yep. Oh my goodness. You probably like me. See, I saw a business like this when I was at General Motors in 1991. I'm like, I'm building a team. I'm going to have a network of agencies. And I got myself out of General Motors in under a year. And I've never earned what I would have earned at GM. I've always earned more working from home, working for my own business. That's why I love what I do, and that's why we offer. That's why I started D.A.C to improve the type of agency that you could have. We have trainings and tools, step-by-step game plan, where it's a tool culture, simple system, cookie cutter, easy to learn and get up to speed. You follow our trainings on what to say to people, how to say it. You just then do it. You just got to be willing to do it. Our products work. Our services work. You learn about them, and it's for the right people. If someone doesn't need funding, of course, they're not going to get funding. If someone doesn't take credit cards, maybe they don't want our payment processing. But if someone does, why wouldn't they want to have net zero fees? Right? So it's just a matter of you learning how to promote them the right way, and we'll teach you that in training. So you can start your own agency. It's a proven company. We have innovative services with a competitive advantage. You can earn now bonuses or residual. You can build an agency team if you want. You never have to. And we have a training and duplication system, so multiplication can actually happen. Regardless of what we say, though, there's always three types of people. The first type says, you know what? Sounds good, it's just not for me. We understand. Second type says, I might be interested. The third type says, I am definitely interested. We say, go with your gut. It really is that simple. If you're a one, hey, thanks for attending. We know we're not for everybody. But you know what? You may want to talk to the person who referred you, because you can become a customer there, support their business, and try one of the services. If you're a two or three, though, stick around for a couple more minutes. We're going to go through the 4 steps of getting started with you. We'd love to have you on the team, and this will literally only take 5 more minutes for you to see how to get started right and get rolling with. Step 1, get started. It's free. Whoever referred you is going to give you their link so you can join. That's how they get credit, and you'll have a link then to refer to people as you recruit agents. So when you click join, you're going to get a welcome email. After you join, of course, you fill out some information, fill out your information. We're not taking your credit card because, again, we are free. After you join, you're going to get a welcome email. Read it and save it. That's the key. Read it and save it. It's got your links to the Agent Resource Center, which is where all your trainings are. It's links to your back office, which tracks all your sales and your team. Links to our free marketing app, which is what you use to promote the videos and services, etc. Link to the Getting Started training for starting on the right track. And then also all your replicated website links, because we give you your own free websites that are linked to you only, so you get credit. Those are like your cash register. So read that welcome email when you get it and save it. That's step 1. Step 2, get trained. I mean, if you could simplify it like this: join, get trained, talk to customers. I mean, that's really how simple it is. Join, get trained, talk to customers. We're not for every customer, of course. You're going to find the one that's perfect for. You're going to be glad, they're going to be glad, and you get paid. So the Get Started training is the way you get rolling with us. And then you're going to want to get customer acquisition training on how to get customers, right? What to say, features, benefits, process. Then you're going to want to know comp plan. That's like your benefits package, if you will. You want to understand how to qualify for all these things to get paid for doing the same work. Why not get paid double? Recruiting training. If you want to build a team, how? Do it the right way so you can duplicate and create multiplication. Stay plugged into live Zooms every single day. We have experts on one of our services doing a live Zoom. You can watch it live or watch it in recording. They're usually about 15 minutes long. We also have local, regional, and national events. So plug in and play, right? Stay plugged in, play with us. Number 3, get positioned as Super Trainer. This is something that's available right now. You have, as a brand new agent, all the way to the end of October to qualify for this. What happens is you'll get 8th level qualified. This is an incentive that's running right now. What that means is, instead of only getting paid through 7 levels, like we talked about in the presentation, you can get 8. That's a whole group of people there you'd get paid on. You have until the end of October to qualify for this. And the Getting Started video has got this information contained in it. So you want to watch that Getting Started video right away. Again, it's in your welcome email. And step 4 is get going, launch your business. So once you join, get trained, and start talking to customers, use the free app to talk to people. Canvas as a customer. That just means when you're out and about spending money in a restaurant, meet the owner, introduce them, right? Canvas as a customer. Then go local, inform all the business owners in your town. Nobody's got a funding person in their town. You will be that. The bank manager can't approve most every business you shop in. So you become their funding person, right? Go local, save them, move them over to dual pricing and help save their business all that money. And then go social, inform everyone in your social network, shoot videos. I'm recording some videos right now on dual pricing so I can become known as the dual pricing expert on my network of friends. And anyone who owns a business is going to tell people, hey, I got a buddy in dual pricing. Right now, I'm everybody's funding guy. Talk about funding all the time. Well, I'm going social on dual pricing, and so should you. So, number one, get started. It's free. Number two, get trained. Number three, get positioned at Super Trainer. Number four, launch out loud, which is get going, don't hide. And then, do you want to be a team leader? Let me share what that means in a minute. But I thank you for attending. And I just want to stop sharing for a moment. I want to share what that meant about do you want to be a team leader? Um, our business is built by entrepreneurs, right? Who decide they want to get out there and get paid to get customers. And they love our services and they want to contract a professional. We're not selling a product they can get at Costco or Amazon. We're marketing a business service called funding that they can't get anywhere else. And we represent all the top providers. So we're going to get them the best offer. We represent dual pricing, payment processing. So our agents go, man, why wouldn't the people move over to this? I can save them all that money they're spending. Or I can get them health care for my aunts, my uncles, my brothers, my sisters, my neighbors, employers. I can get all of them, and I don't have to be licensed to do that. Spectacular. This disruptive pharmacy plan, my goodness. So the agent opportunity is spectacular. And then there's the people say, man, I want to build that agency and refer others. And you want to be a team leader. We're looking for we were looking for agents. But we're also looking for team leaders because that's what creates the addition. And once addition happens, it becomes multiplication. And we can't stop exponential growth. Our business is booming and recruiting new people every day because there's a lot of agents who are adding new agents. So multiplication happens. The same thing's going to happen for you. And if you take on the role of being a team leader, then you learn the D.A.C system of getting customers and building teams, and you teach that cookie cutter way. It's almost like if you bought a Chick-fil-A, you'd want to know their system and do it their way. Well, you do it the D.A.C way. So if you want to be a team leader, we want to know who you are. Whoever referred you when you joined, just raise your hand and say, hey, I want to be a team leader. And then we want to do a private game plan with you to make sure you're in the D.A.C way, and we help you expand as fast as you want. 3 years from today, 5 years from today, 10 years from today, God willing, I'm still here. D.A.C will be here no matter what, but God willing, you're still here too. And so 5 years, where was I 5 years ago? Where was I 10 years ago, 15 years ago? Fortunately, in 1991, I made the decision to start a business that paid me residually as an agent, just like you have an opportunity here. And over time, I decided to start my own company. And all I can say is I don't regret. I'm so thankful someone introduced me to this business this type business in 1991, network marketing or agencies. We've professionalized it in a way that the industry, I believe, needed. We don't take an investment from anybody. We don't want to make a dime until you've made a dollar. We're marketing services that business owners can benefit from, but we're not for everyone, and we know that. You probably left already if you're not interested. And so the fact that you're still here or you're watching this on video right now, you're probably interested. Get started with us. Take advantage of being an American with this free opportunity in this free country. Go build your business, build your residual, make your bonuses, and empower others. Be a catalyst of change for your family, and then empower others with this free opportunity. And there'll be a catalyst as well. Not everyone will, but some will. And those who are will be a catalyst to their change. You'll help them change their life. I've introduced people to this industry of home-based business who've gone on to make millions and their lives have forever changed. And I've introduced people who've gone on and made zero. It comes out to what does the person do? I could give 100 people a health club membership, 95 won't use it, 5 will. I give 100 people a free business, 5% are going to run with it. Actually, about 10% will run with it. About 30% may if they're encouraged well, but 50 to 60% aren't. That's why we're free. We're not free because we need to be. We're free because I don't want to make money on all those 50% of the people who never do anything. Other companies are okay with it. I'm not. I used to be, but I'm not anymore. We've always been free because I didn't want to make money on people who didn't make any money. So I believe that's the right model. I can sleep well at night. If 1,000 people join and 500 quit, well, that's okay. The other 500 We'll help them win. The 500 who quit, they didn't lose anything. So you can't lose anything by joining here except a little time. But man, the upside potential is amazing. So get started with us right away. Become a team leader. Let's do that game plan. But I'm here live. Does anyone have any questions right now? You can put them in the little chat box there, or you can raise your virtual hand. I see a couple of chats. Let me see what these say in case there's a question. Yes. You want to be a leader. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Jennifer. Get with the person who referred you after you join and tell them, I want to be one of the team leaders, and we'll make sure we get a game plan with your upline. Thank you as well, Nelson. I appreciate you, buddy. Nice to see you, and thanks for the kind words. I don't see any other questions. So, Sharon, thank you so much. Sharon Mason, thank you for the comments. Appreciate it. Glad to have you here. Let's rock and roll, everybody. Let's take advantage of this great opportunity, and let's go empower others. God bless you. Have a great weekend. Have a great weekend. Have a great weekend. Please help me in praying for our country. The unification, political elections have a way of dividing our country when we're probably more united on most. So let's just pray for unification. Thank you, Harsev J.R. Tierra. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Thank you for the comments. Appreciate it. God bless you all. Have a great night, everybody. Have a great weekend. Get started, and let's get running.